Hi, I'm Jason Aguilar. I hope everything is fine with you. Today we will review the first 5 videos. Then I will explain how it will work. 3 reports will be presented. At the same time, some questions will be asked, and the respective answers presented in sequence. As you well know, I don't take tedious breaks, and much less repetitions. So you should pause the video yourself if you want to answer any of the questions before reading the answers. Today the day is sunny. After the video, each one quench their thirst as they please. So hands on it. Revision from the last 5 videos. Advisor to Iran's supreme leader dies from coronavirus as other top officials infected. Source: Fox News. So, my first question is, who did die from coronavirus? The advisor to Iran's supreme leader died from coronavirus. Pay attention as you will learn this. In the near future, the counselor dies, present tense. The counselor died, past tense. An advisor to Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has died from the new coronavirus, as other top officials in the country are confirmed to be infected, according to multiple reports on Monday. What's the name of the supreme leader of Iran? That's my second question. The name of the supreme leader of Iran is Ali Khamenei. Yes, Ayatollah is not a proper name. Mohammadi, 71, was an Expediency Council member who advised Khamenei and settled disputes between him and Parliament. COVID-19 has already infected Iran's vice president and deputy health minister. Tell me a color that represents the current situation at the top level of Iranian government. A color that represents the current situation at the top level of the Iranian government is black. Who are the other authorities in the Iranian government COVID-19 has already infected? COVID-19 has already infected Iran's vice president and deputy health minister. That was easy. Copy and paste. His death comes after the country rejected help from Secretary of State Mike Pompeo on Monday, who announced last week the US was concerned Iran may have covered up details on the spread of the virus. Who is Mike Pompeo? That would be my next question for you, my friend. Mike Pompeo is the Secretary of State. Man fatally shot at altar of California Catholic Church. Report. An armed man was fatally shot Sunday afternoon inside a Catholic church in California's Santa Ana, a report said. On what day of the week was an armed man fatally shot inside a church in California? An armed man was fatally shot inside a church in California on Sunday. Don't forget that days of the week start with capital letters. The Orange County Register reported that the shooting occurred at the altar shortly after officers were flagged down at about 4:20 p.m. According to the report, what time did the shooting take place? According to the report, the shooting took place at about 4:20 p.m. Here you see the expression flag down, which is the participle of flag down, which in turn means waving. Stop something or someone by waving your hands. CPL Anthony Bertagna said it is believed that the man was distraught over a relationship. Police said there was no intent for a mass shooting. What does the abbreviation CPL mean? The meaning of the abbreviation CPL is corporal. Corporal is a military rank. I know this was a tough one, but it was just for you not to get a 10 like a piece of cake. Authorities were told someone inside Immaculate Heart of Mary Church had a gun, Bertagna said. The officers engaged and found the man with a gun inside the church. And then the shooting took place. Shortly thereafter, Bertagna said. The name of the church mentioned in the report is Immaculate Heart of Mary Church. The man ran outside with the gun and collapsed on a nearby street, Bertagna said. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police Chief David Valentin said witnesses reported the man was distraught and possibly suicidal, and it didn't appear he was planning a mass shooting. Where was the man pronounced dead, according to the report? The man was pronounced dead at the scene, according to the report. What's the name of the chief of police? The chief of police's name is David Valentin. Here you see the use of the apostrophe. So you can say chief of police's name or name of the chief of police. Enjoy a lot because the day has only 24 hours. It's tragic. It really is. Any loss of life, it's tragic. In this circumstance, it's a place of worship, Valentin said. People come here for comfort, spiritual healing, support. So for this to happen here, it is traumatic for everyone involved. In David Valentin's view, what do people look for in the church? In David Valentin's view, people look for comfort, spiritual healing, and support in the church. Thousands of migrants rush border as Greek army deploys. Kastanis, Greece. Thousands of migrants were trying to find a way across Turkey's western border with Greece Monday, with only dozens managing to pass through either border fences or fording rivers, after Turkey opened its side of the frontier to migrants and refugees to leave the country for Europe. Dozens literally means dúzias. However, the most common among us is dezenas. As Roberto Carlos would say, such small details. Turkey declared its borders open to pressure the European Union into helping it handle the fallout from the war in neighboring Syria. Thousands of Turkish troops are supporting the last rebel forces holed up there in the northwestern province of Idlib against the onslaught of Russian-backed Syrian government forces. Why did Turkey declare its borders open? Turkey declared its borders open to pressure the European Union into helping it handle the fallout from the war in neighboring Syria. The offensive into the last Syrian rebel areas has driven almost 1 million civilians to flee toward the sealed border with Turkey, threatening that country, which hosts already 3.5 million Syrian refugees, with a new and dramatic influx of displaced people. How many civilians has the offensive in the last Syrian rebel areas driven to flee toward the sealed border with Turkey? The offensive into the last Syrian rebel areas has driven almost 1 million civilians to flee toward the sealed border with Turkey. The last one was really easy peasy, but be advised that they are looking for people to work in Serra Pelada. Thousands of migrants have massed at the Turkish-Greek border since the border opened, and hundreds more crossed from the Turkish coast to nearby Greek islands in dinghies over the weekend. Massed is the participle of mass and is also a term used to refer to a group of people in a meeting. We don't have this custom. We could even use mass meeting, but not something like massed. And we also note that English nationalities are written with capital letters. What a complicated people, isn't it? Greek authorities said that in the 24 hours from 6 a.m. local time Sunday, they thwarted 9,877 attempts to cross the northwestern land border, either through the river or through the border fence. Authorities arrested 68 people and charged them with illegal entry into the country. How many people have the authorities arrested and charged with illegal entry into the country in the past 24 hours? The authorities arrested 68 people and charged them with illegal entry into the country in the past 24 hours. Greece says it is faced with what has all the markings of an organized campaign by Ankara to push people through its borders. The government has sent Greek army and police reinforcement to its northwestern land border with Turkey, saying it was suspending all asylum applications for a month and would return those entering the country illegally without registering them. The army announced a 24-hour live fire exercise along the Greek border for Monday, declaring the area dangerous and banning any movement of people or livestock during the exercise. What has the army announced for Monday? The army announced a 24-hour live fire exercise along the Greek border for Monday. Police said migrants were concentrated at 10 parts of the border Monday morning. After a relatively quiet night, over the weekend, Greek authorities used tear gas, water cannon, and stun grenades to push back efforts by the crowd to push through the border. They also said Turkey has fired tear gas onto the Greek border. Greek island near the Turkish coast also saw a major increase in arrivals from Turkey. The Coast Guard said that in 24 hours until Monday morning, 977 people had reached the islands in dinghies, most of them on Lesbos but also on Chios, Samos and some of the smaller islands. According to the Coast Guard, how many people arrived on the islands in dinghies until Monday morning? According to the Coast Guard, 977 people arrived on the islands in dinghies until Monday morning. Turkey's communications director, Fahrettin Altun, said Sunday the fighting in Idlib was directly linked to Turkey's decision to open the gates for refugees to Europe. He said Ankara had changed its focus to preparing for the possibility of new arrivals from Syria instead of preventing refugees who intend to migrate to Europe. At the end of the day, everything is funny as long as it is happening to somebody else. Here is just the message for those interested in knowing the world. The tale of the day. Organized mugging. Continuing. Ha ha ha, you're a burlesque. You're very original, my friend, counselor. Buddy. Yes, it's my wife in the picture. Anything wrong? Please, leave the wallet. Your wife is very beautiful. The wallet stays with me. Seems to me this leather has a good quality. I know a lot about leather. And I mean it. Here's the thing. Organization is everything in life. Look, I'm going to give you my business card because you're a good person. Give me a call when you are ready to start organizing your life. I'm very good on that too. Here's the card. I'm sorry. Besides not wanting to organize my life at this moment, I really don't have that much desire to find you again. How much do I have? I had in that wallet. Could you leave me something for the bus? I'm too far from home. Yes, I understand, my friend. I'm sure you run away from something. You run from the reality that knocks at your door. Here you have 5 for the bus. Oh, you need to have a little more money in your wallet. There are many people in my distinct profession who are more demanding. Go in peace and don't look back, please. Running away? I'm running away? Me? You should be the one running away, shouldn't you? I don't have that much to hide from anyone, but I do think it's a shame being in this situation in this exact moment without having lively soul of the state to help me out. Me, a mere poor citizen in this crappy city. You're very melodramatic, sir. You're a citizen, but you aren't a poor one or somebody unprotected by society. You have to be like the hero, Robin Hood, and share your fortune with the unfortunate ones. You know what? You have to control your nerves and think about what I'm proposing to you today. Consider the possibility of organizing yourself. Your life will be, of course, much better. I'm not going to be in a summary mugging proceeding anymore. Is that what you're just promising to me today? You'll be better prepared the next time. You can trust me. Have a great time and send my best regards to your dignified wife. By the way, my dear friend, owner of someone else's possessions, I forgot to tell you my name. Look at this beautiful coincidence. My name is Fulgêncio. Oh, it was a pleasure doing business with you, namesake. Very well, we overcame another obstacle. Don't forget to quench your thirst, because that is your reward for your good job. I'm always around if you have any doubt. Until next time.